messages. Before we dive into today's reading, I just wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude and offer a sincere apology. Over the last few months, I've been focusing on my health and healing. I've not been very well at all, and it did mean that I had to step away from creating content. I'm happy to share that I'm feeling much better, and I'm really excited to bring you new messages to enjoy. Um, Thank you to all of my wonderful subscribers for your patience and unwavering support. It has meant the world to me. So let's get into your reading. Aries, this is your June 2025 reading. Now, as always, if this doesn't resonate for you, then please check out your other placements where you're likely to find a reading that will resonate. So if you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. Let's get into it for you. So, Spirit, can we get some cards for Aries for what's likely to go on through the month of June? Okie dokie. So, it looks as though you're going to be starting the month off taking some much needed rest and respite. Um, I always say that wrong, respite. Taking some time out. So yeah, taking a bit of time out, being in a bit of not necessarily solitude, but just you could be going on a bit of a trip, a holiday. So we've got set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. So potentially feeling very tired, a bit run down, needing some time out and some healing there. So it could be that you're going on a bit of a holiday, maybe you're going on a retreat, possibly a stint in the hospital as well with that core of winter. Um, some some time for some healing, whether that is physical or emotional or just spiritual. It's taking a little bit of time out to do a bit of healing, getting that much needed respite. Let's get some clarification on core of winter. Okay, so we have a magician. So potentially you're going to be looking at starting something new, possibly trying to manifest a few things. It is suggesting to me that you've got the skills that you need to do what you need to do here. Maybe you've learned some new skills recently in order to take that time out. It could even be maybe you've learned some meditation skills, for instance, and you've got confidence that things are going to turn out for the best. We do have a two of clouds here, so it is telling me that you have got a bit of a decision to be made on something. You are trying to make that decision. You're at a massive crossroads and you're trying to work out what it is that is best for you. Now, with that magician, it is suggesting to me that you are going to have a lot of confidence in this decision. Um, and you know that once you've made it, it is going to make things a lot better for you. So suggesting to me that, this decision is something that you need to make. It's something that you've got the confidence to make, and you know that once you have made it, it's going to aid with this healing. Now, it could even be that you're making a decision on where to go on holiday. Whatever it is, it's going to be a profound difference um, on you. And it could be something where you just need to make a decision based on where you want to go, not necessarily where somebody else wants to go. Maybe you're considering, does one of you want to go to Las Vegas? Where it's going to cost you an absolute fortune, or do you just want to go to a beach where you can just chill out and you haven't got all the slot machines and you can, yeah, save a bit of money, but you've got that time to relax, and it could be something as simple as that, as you making that decision on which one you want to go to, but it's knowing that you've got the confidence in that decision. Now, we do have the Empress here as well. So it's suggesting to me that you've got, again, having a lot of confidence in that decision and making sure that you are nurturing yourself and doing something that is right for you. The Empress is very much a birthing of new ideas and she's very good with herself. She's very empowered. So it's very much making sure that you're empowered when you're making that decision, that is going to help you with your healing. Potentially, again, just confirming that you might be looking at something about maybe going away, maybe something to do with some sort of nature resort, possibly. Um, because the Empress, again, she's like Mother Earth, very much in control of nature. Well, not in control of it, but she likes to grow things, and it's very much all about that natural beauty, isn't it? So yeah, so it could very well be that you're going to be taking control. You're going to be feeling very empowered when you come out of this healing, or even to go into that healing, you could be taking control and empower yourself into healing. Now, your challenge, we have a seven of summer. So lots and lots of options in front of you. Um, yeah, and it's choosing them. So maybe part of this is that you've got a number of options to choose from, and you could be a bit stuck on where to go. And that could be to do with, this needing to heal. So we've got no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So we're aware of your decision, and it could just be that you're very overwhelmed by the amount of things that you could choose from and what you could do. And that could be very much why you need to take some time out, because you need to actually take some time out to help you make that decision. So even though the decision is going to be good for you, it's something that, you need to get on with. That's really bad. I don't mean just get on. So we've got a death card that's come out in the reverse to confirm. We've also got a strength card, and we've got a king of waves all in the reverse. So the death is telling me that this needs to happen. It is going to happen whether you want it to happen or not. You're going to have to make this decision. But this is telling me that you're holding on to it. So you're dragging it out, basically. So yeah, you not making that decision, you not making a choice is dragging it out. And that's because you don't have the confidence to. You very much lacking confidence in this decision, which is weird because here you're full of confidence and you feel like you're empowered, but then you're lacking confidence at the same time. And then we've got a king of waves. You could be lacking confidence because of a king of waves. Now the king of waves, he's in the reverse here, so it's somebody that's a bit of a liar, a bit of a manipulator, somebody that's not got integrity. So it could just be very much that you're having to that you're second guessing things because of somebody that's potentially lied and manipulated you in the past. Um, and it could just be causing you to hesitate quite a lot. So instead of being confident in yourself, you're second guessing because of somebody trying to look their own way, basically. Um, So to me, this challenge is suggesting that you need to make a decision on what it is that you want, and not necessarily fall for somebody else, or fall for someone else's tricks, not let them intimidate you. Um, yes, by all means, you can be vulnerable around them, and show that vulnerability, but don't let them take advantage of you. Make sure that you are getting out of it what you need to. And once you've managed to make that decision, we have a 10 of autumn. So take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honouring family traditions. So that's the 10 of Pentacles. So very much suggests to me that you're going to have an outcome of it's stability, family, good finances, financial security. So it could very much be, like I say, it could be somebody wanting to go to Vegas. You don't want to because you know it's going to cost too much. You know, you choosing that decision for yourself, putting your future self first, is actually going to be really beneficial for you and give you some financial stability. And now, obviously, that's not going to be for everybody. That's only going to be for a very, very select few. Um, but it does look to me as though this decision has got something to do with your finances, and it is going to give you security when you've made this decision. Can we get some clarity on this? 10 of autumn. Interesting. Very interesting. So we have a 10 of autumn in reverse to clarify a 10 of autumn. We have a 10 of clouds in the reverse, and we have Princess of Torches in the reverse. Now, this suggests to me that your security is putting somebody else out. So, potentially, whoever it is that may have been doing some manipulating in the past, or whoever it is that is trying to get their own way, it's suggesting to me that they're not going to be happy with this outcome, and they might try and sabotage it, potentially see it fail. Um, and now we have a 10 of clouds here, so there's definitely some backstabbing. There's definitely some betrayal that's been going on, and you're trying to move away from it. So it could very well be that maybe somebody in your past has manipulated you out of money. Maybe they have done something in the past, and you're at a crossroads where you have to, you've got to heal, you've got to do some work on yourself. Maybe it's an ending of a relationship and you've got to separate things out, but you'll be better off. And it's suggesting that in the past that maybe actually they were, you know, draining your finances, draining your resources. And now you're going to be walking away from it so that you can actually build them and have that stability that you need. We have a Princess of Torches as well here. So that's somebody that isn't not trustworthy again, somebody that's very immature with their emotions, somebody that is not trustworthy. So, yeah, this is the King of Waves is an emotional manipulator when he's in the reverse. The Princess of Torches, it very possible that it's the same person. Again, it's somebody that you can't trust. Now, it can also be that you don't end up, if you're looking at moving somewhere, this could be a delay in a move. Um, because it could just be that you need to build up those finances and that stability first. It could be very much that whatever this is, whatever the betrayal is that you're trying to move away from, whatever this King of Waves has done that you needed to move away from, it might just be that it's going to take some time to move. Um, because this Princess of Torches, it the torch the torches itself can be travel, um, or wands, whatever you want to call them. It's torches in this deck, but yeah, they're very much cards of travel. So it could just be that if you're planning on moving away, or if you're wanting to go on holiday, like I say, because I kept on coming up with holidays back here, didn't I? Because of the Four of Winter. It could just be that you're delaying it and you're putting it off because you want your finances to be in a better position first, and it could just be that you're delaying a trip and somebody doesn't like that. You could be looking at things going, actually, you're not in the position that you want to be in. This whoever it is that's been trying to emotionally manipulate you is not doing you any favors. You're walking away from that and you're actually going to put this trip off because it's going to be better for you in the long run and give you that stability that you need. All right, let's get you a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle. So you've got life is better together. So seek assistance from your community, connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. So if you've got people here that don't support you, this is suggesting that you've got others that will support you, and then keeping it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So very much don't make hasty decisions. Make sure you've got all the information. Make sure that you're empowered to make that decision and that you've got what you need and that you're getting what it is that you want from it. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Aries. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. Good luck for June, and thank you very much for joining me.